Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Ferran Torres!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Diogo Dalot drives forward on the overlap. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Throw in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now this could be a chance. He's in a great position here. Looks a smashing ball. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Still goalless. Plays the return pass. Quality ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get onto this? Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Morsi. That's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Simeone makes a dash for it. And the counter is on. Simeone making good progress on the right-hand side. Diogo Dalot. Nice bit of trickery. That's good play. Crosses it in, and he shoots! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Kane quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Bristol have the chance to go the other way. Guardiola. Almost half an hour in now. Bristol are looking to break at pace. Kovacic is always scanning the pitch for targets. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And And it's hoisted clear. Diogo Dallo receives it in a... Impressive jump! Goal! Spain! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the rock. Chance! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Ferran Torres. He has found the way through. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Ferran Torres. Picked out brilliantly. Saka ploughing through the... Great chance! Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Simeone. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Spain definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Spain with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Spain currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And they win it back again. Vardiol. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And here's Kovacic. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Bergzorg receives it in a good position here. Nice control. That's good defending. Defending in numbers. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kovacic. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seemed...
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Has to go back here. Looking for... Goes for a shot! And that's wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Van Dijk. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And the shot! Well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for a runner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bristol are looking to go forward now. And it's Kovacic. He's on it, can he get away? It's a good-looking delivery. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good climb. And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Van Dijk. Vardiol. Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Morsi. Over to the right flank. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. big chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, this looks sharp.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Not the most accurate pass. 5 minutes to add. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Van Dijk. And he's forced to go back. And Dalot. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Unahi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Camavinga in a bullish header! And no mistake! But that is not going to count.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Elainawi. Unahi tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Saka. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Ferran Torres. Brahim Diaz. Elainawi. And Unahi. That's a little off target. Camavinga. Saka. It's a promising position. Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nicely spread. Brahim Diaz. In towards the back stick. Akanji attempts a clearance. Molina. And it's Lopez. And Molina. Simeone. Can he get on the end of this? Molina wants to run onto this. He has a look up. Can he finish? Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nice touch. That's a good ball. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's having a pop! Kane finds himself offside. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Little pass back. Riyadh. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And Al-Ainawi. Spread it left. Now it's El-Kanous. And it's Mazraoui. Simeone. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Mazraoui.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Camavinga. Simeone.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, some astute defending there. Al-Ainawi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he was quick to react. Camavinga. Laporte. Hakimi. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Spain really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Spain looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So the action resumes. Unahi. Spread out to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Simeone. And it's Lopez. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Kane, who's chosen to go back.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and...
Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Akanji. And it's Molina. Molina. Fermin. Kane being watched hawkishly here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
This looks promising. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mazraoui. Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played back to the goalkeeper. Aims beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mazraoui. El-Kanous. Space for him to turn and look. He slings it in. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tries to get it clear. Morocco are looking to go forward now. El Ainawi. Now Mazraoui. Diop. Pass somewhat off target. He'll try from distance! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spread neatly. Good ball, good shoots! And that's wide.
Spain certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Mazraoui. And Unahi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fermin. Camavinga. And it's Kane. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's nice. He's played it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time and again they are repelled. Laporte. And it's Camavinga. It's Saka. Ferran Torres. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Saka. Now it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. Now it's Ferran Torres. There's the shot! Hakimi. Camavinga. Turns back here, probably the best option. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, red, nice interception. No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And that's that. Spain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Madueke. Now it's Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has kicked it out somehow.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Oh, easy pickings there. Kane, he's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And he's there to clear it. England are looking to go forward now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring...
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary. Oh, that's neat. Oh, good take in a good area. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there. Now it's Kane. Anderson.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
No goals as yet. And he's had it nicked away. Fermin. For Ferran Torres. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's got space here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's there to get it away. Akanji. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Flashes it across. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear. It's Kane! Sensational from Kane! A finish right from the top draw. And we have liftoff. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real and the shot! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Camavinga. Spain have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Akanji. Molina. Camavinga. And it's Lopez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Molina. Plays a sharp little ball here. Drives it in. O'Reilly. Gordon. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Kane. It's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. Simeone looking understandably energised after his goal. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. Ferran Torres. Saka has the space to scheme. Played into the box. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Konsa. Madueke. Now it's Bellingham. He's looking wide. Madueke. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Spain clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Spain looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Shot at goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quality ball. Rice. Spread to the right. Now it's Madueke. And here's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort. It's in. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Kane. Kane looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
O'Reilly. Gordon. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Great vision. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
The attendance
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
96,847.
Simeone. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into...
And he shoots!
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed... Oh, great leap! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Simeone. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Lopez, and the through ball. So much touch. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution for England, number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Eze.
He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pressing high and with purpose. James. And it's Rice. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Kane. Now that's well seen too. And it's Eze. And here's Gordon.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ferran Torres. Camavinga. James kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Kane. And here's Gordon. Lovely feet. Ferran Torres. And Fermin.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Anderson. Fermin. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. England have reclaimed it. 5 minutes left on the clock. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gordon. Rice. Gordon. Kane. We've got a throw in. England have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gordon.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Out towards the flank. Saka charging forward down that flank. And that will be it. Spain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. That's not going far. Has crossed into the middle. Spain can try it again now. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Spain with another corner. Tries to get it clear. France have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Kuhn.
Chance! Fermin gets it clear. Kane producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Olise. All played for Dembele. Fermin.
This is the time you need that pace.
Saka. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. That's going wide left. Pings it across. Getting up there! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That is good strength. And he's looking to catch him up. Dembele. That's destined for the flank. And it's Hernandez. He leaps for it. Goal! France! And France are in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fermin. Nice bit of trickery. Kane. And this is Kane. Kane with the delivery. Shoots! And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. It's Saka. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a decent clearance. Tries to cross, and a header! No, just not quite.
Kane certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Koundé, Chouameni, Laporte spots it and intercepts. Simeone, can he get it through? Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Crosses it in, gets his head on it! Goal, Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Saliba. And it's Hernandez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Saliba. Nicely spread. Olise. Looking for options for movement. And it's been hooked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Saka. Nicely weighted ball. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Ferran Torres. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. And that's too far for anyone. Koundé. Ball played for Dembele. And it's Koundé. The referee says that is that for the first half. Spain have got it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Spain leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. The second half is up and running. And there's a goal! But oh, it's offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Nice physical challenge. Lobbed in behind. Good take, and is he in? Rabiot. Dembele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka, who's set up 1 goal so far. Ferran Torres. Saka. Lovely feet. Delivers with wit. Terrific effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Distributed tidily. Koundé. Now it's Olise. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Ferran Torres being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
Simeone gets a foot in here. Molina. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And here's Ferran Torres! He's got away with one there. Dembele. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Spain go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Hernandez. Rabiot. And that's going right the way across. Played out to the left flank. And the ball is out of play. And here's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Now he's off and running. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. France have opted to make another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That has been slung wide. Dembele. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's looking wide. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Upamecano, and it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the chance for a shot! Looking for the run. Can he finish? Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in. And that has been knocked clear. And that should get the job done. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Spread to the right. Cross in. Chouameni. Cherki. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
It's a promising position. It's a sweeping cross. Laporte going vertical. And here's Barcola. Now this could be a chance. Picked out, tries a shot! Goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rabiot. Upamecano. Not the most convincing of passes. And Akliouche. Barcola in acres of space out wide. Barcola picks it up out wide. And he passes it long. And there goes the final whistle. Spain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Fermin claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. We are just getting started. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
Brahim Diaz picks it up out wide. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vermin. Saka. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross from Ferran Torres. Keeper's dealt with that. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Al-Kanous. And Unahi. Threads one in. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Unahi. He's looking wide. Al-Kanous providing an outlet on that flank. Ferran Torres cuts it out.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Molina. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Brahim Diaz. Great vision. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Now that's a lovely exchange. He's impressive jump. Oh, crucial block. And he's heaved it away. Molina. Simeone. And it's Lopez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Punched away. El Ainawi. And it's Al-Kanous. Hakimi. And Unahi. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. And it's made its way to him. Hakimi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. it's Simeone. He's picked his way through. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Elainawi. Antioch. Unahi. Shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Skims one. He's had a shot! And again! Goal! Spain! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Is number 19.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Lopez. Fermin! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Mazraoui. Spain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's very neat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Spain come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Spain are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Back on the way then.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Mazraoui. Riyad. Antioch. Brahim Diaz. And it's Hakimi. Adunahi. He has a look up. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mazraoui gets across and deals with it. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a good ball out wide. Brahim Diaz has it out wide and in space. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Spain are looking to break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a hit! Didn't quite work for him. Brahim Diaz. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Match was 81,007.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Him is number 7.
Knocks it into space. He's got away. And it's Alcanus. He has found a way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, they could break here. Camavinga. Molina. Simeone. Oh, super find. Getting up there! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vermin. And here's Camavinga. That's a nicely weighted pass. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cleared away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Camavinga. Tries to dink it through. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Look at the space here. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Alcanus. And it's El Ainawi. Over to the right flank. Hakimi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Diop. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Spread it left. Tries one from range. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Nicely spread. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Morocco really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Oh no, this does not look good. That's been slipped through. Oh, good take in a good area. Simeone made a good run there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Number 23, coming on the field.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Molina does really well to win the ball there. Ferran Torres. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life
Security
easier.
staff for each block,
All it would have
please
needed was just
report
to
the
take
staff
another
room
chance or two.
immediately.
My thanks to Jim. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible.
Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Cross needs to be good. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Here's Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's come to nothing. Cucurella clears without hesitation.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
A lot of space ahead of him. Great chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Pedri. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Cucurella crosses, and that has been cleared. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Ambitious ball here. Pedri. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Gavi. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Tries to play it through. Cross flung in towards the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the ball. Oh, diving header! Gavi. And it's Cucurella. Now Fabian Ruiz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, that's not. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spain are looking to go forward now. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. And here's Ruiz. He's fizzed it forward. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Número 20.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now this could be a chance. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Fabian Ruiz was in no mood for any of that. Saka kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get a... Ferran Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Quality ball. This looks promising. That's put paid to the danger. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ferran Torres. A probing pass. Unai Simon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Argentina definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Argentina leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kubasu. Over to the right flank. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. That is lovely. Oh, he's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spain really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Van Dijk. And Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That'll be a corner. Not a lot we need to say about that. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's made its way to him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 60.333.
Pedri. Now it's Gavi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Llorente can get it clear. And it's corner. Well, the clearance is short. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than...
And a header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Cambio.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
They've played it short. Yamal's cross. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's been taken short.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's in a great position here. Pedri. It's a searching pass. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him is just beautifully measured.
Convertido en el minuto 81.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Now, can they get him away? Nice control. Ball is over the line. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. He's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything
Se
like
van a
that.
jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
4 extra minutes added on. Nico Williams.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal. Mikel Merino gets a foot in here. Looking for options for move. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the...
And that is that. Argentina can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Olise receives it in a wide position. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Rafael Leao. He's on it, can he get... Osimhen! Has to go back here, and he's in on, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No goals as yet. Hernandez. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Looking for the run. Osimhen receives it. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He leaps for it! Goal! Argentina! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Le numéro 45.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Koundé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Can he spark a counter here? No, that's been intercepted.
Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Olise
With the short one.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Frimpong picks it up out wide. Spread neatly.
It's out for a goal kick.
Chouameni for Olise. Foot in. And here's Osimhen.
Lovely bit of skill.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Osimhen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second period is underway.
Argentina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's having a hit!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Doué.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Rafael Leao. And here's Saka, picked out brilliantly. Chance! Chouameni attempts a clearance.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Takes on his marker. And it's Hernandez. Yamal. Now it's Osimhen. Now this could be a chance. He's going for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Upamecano, Koundé, Dembele. Now it's Olise. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played out wide. Delivers with whip. Getting up there! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 12.
Koundé, Chouameni, and it's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Saka, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely shaped ball. Adrian gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And here's Barcola. That's very neat. And that's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spread to the right. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rabiot. This looks promising. He's a sharp little ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Crossed into the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
France have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
numéro 24. Le numéro 25.
Saliba with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rabiot. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that looks a cracking ball. That has not gone well. Now it's Akliouche. Oh, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! And no mistake. And what a climax we have here! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement.
Argentina are making a change now. France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
3 minutes.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Akliouche. Cherki. And it's Akliouche. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game...
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something. Goes for the header! Goal! Belgium! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, now here's a good... Oh, he's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Argentina, convertido en el minuto 7. Número 5.
Argentina restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Doku. That is lovely. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Castagna makes the interception. Now it's to Ketelara. Doku. Spread to the right. Meunier. De Bruyne. Now it's to Ketelara. He's through here. Frimpong. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, that pass isn't the best. Osimhen. That's destined for the flank. Mechelen. Now De Bruyne. Now it's to Ketelara. And it's Tielemans. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Akanji. Saka. Rafael Leao. Now it's Osimhen. It's Camavinga. Can he get onto this? Rafael Leao gets flagged offside. Yamal. He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Tielemans. And it's Castagna. And it's De Bruyne. It's a really well-measured ball. Trossard. Oh, nice touch. It's out for a goal kick. He's gone forward. Now this could be a chance. And it's made its way to him. Oh, super find. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Número 20.
Argentina with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Saka. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's found a way past. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Frimpong. And Yamal. Camavinga. Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Beidou. Great vision. Rafael Leao. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's to Catalara. Now it's Tielemans. 5 minutes till the break. Castagna. And it's Tielemans. Played out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Yamal!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And the keeper's got it again. Frimpong. Beidou. Here's Rafael Leao. Osimhen. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is the end of the first half. Argentina have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Argentina are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 5. Entrará al campo.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Número 21.
Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Akanji. Frimpong. And Yamal. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Now it's to Ketelara. Akanji. Nico Williams. Nico Williams going face to face with his great rival. De Bruyne. And it's Tielemans. Now it's to Ketelara. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Castagna. Tielemans. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Flings it across. And a header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Onana. That's Tielemans. De Bruyne. Neither of these two want to come off second best. As crossed, he leaps for it, and he's following up. Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's looking wide. Shapes to shoot! De Bruyne plays it short. Oh, it's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Williams. And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's... Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Played in. In he goes again! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Onana. It's Meunier. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's to Ketelara. Frimpong. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tielemans. Now it's to Ketelara. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Beidou. Camavinga.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now Nico Williams. And it's Camavinga. Takes a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Belgium choosing to make the first change, so time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, good spread. Now it's Selmakers. Meunier. And here's De Bruyne. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Beidou can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. That's good play. Chance to deliver. And the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Only partially clear. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Beidou. Saka. Beidou. Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Williams.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
This looks promising. So no flag here. Chance, surely! And somehow he's managed to miss it. Castagna. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Yamal claims... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal tries to play it through. Goes for the header! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Le numéro 45.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Koundé, here's Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's going wide left. Camavinga. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Played out wide, and it's Frimpong. Now the ball in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Koundé. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Olise. And it's Dembele. He's on it, can he get away?
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Olise. Chouameni. Beidou kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. Oh, that's... And the finish! And it's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That is good strength. Stood up well to him there. Steaming on goalwards. This looks promising. Oh, great leap! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Upamecano. Rabiot. He's looking wide. Great vision. Mbappe. Beidou. Camavinga. And Frimpong. Yamal. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao. And here's Camavinga. He's having a pop! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Doué clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it? Yamal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Saliba coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Doué. He shifted it to the flank. Lovely bit of skill. 5 minutes till the break. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great position here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Here comes another cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Osimhen. Chouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé. Olise chasing after it. Rafael Leao, who's set up one goal so far. That's an imaginative pass. Rabiot. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain. Changement.
So let's get the ball rolling. Now it's Osimhen. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Aimed at the far side. Frimpong can get it clear. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming. Tries a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out. Koundé is there to clear. France are looking to go forward now. Hernandez. Argentina come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Kudus. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Argentina have it back and can go again. Camavinga, and that's really well manoeuvred. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Koundé.
Aims beyond the defence. Dembele. So no flag here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, there's a probing ball. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a good... and he shoots!
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Chouameni tidy with his distribution. And he welcomes it in. Now that's well seen too. Cherki is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rabiot spread it left. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Here comes the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the keeper's got it again. Saliba, just a quarter of an hour to play. Kudus. Udogi. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Well taken goal. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Changement pour la France.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has been slung wide. And it's Camavinga. Ball's gone out of play. Ball in towards the middle. He's got away. Camavinga, terrific effort! And he couldn't keep it down. Rabiot, spread to the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's made its way to him. And he's in on goal. Delivers the ball. Oh, well played, well played.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Koundé. And the number on the board is 3. And here's Osimhen. That's a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Udogi. Oh, good climb! So that's it. It is all over. Argentina looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific...